Hi guys, welcome back. As you can see, it's just me. Matt decided to do one of those vacation things and, well, I'm here by myself. Long story short, we're going to work on this Chrysler 8 1/4 some more today. Not entirely sure what we're going to be able to get done. Goal is to put a Spartan locker in it, reassemble and paint. And if we have time, we're going to work on welding up some of this 4-link conversion to the body. So less talking, more working. Let's get at it. All right guys, so first things we need to do, pop this cover off. We're going to leave that one right now. We've already drained this, if you remember. Gooey. Okay guys, so let me show you what I got and we're going to talk over it briefly and then we'll get to putting it together. Here's all my pieces, the C-clips that I got to retain, the pin bolt, and the shims off of the back of your main gears, of your spider gears. All right, kit came with a bag of springs and whatnot. And it came with 2 of those, 2 axle caps, and the locker itself. And it goes in just like that. All right, so I got to put these little bitty springs into these holes. Oh, right here, and right here, right there, and right there. And I can't do that holding the camera, and I'm a one-man show, so I'll get that all put in, and then we'll move to the next step. Okay guys, so I got the locker put together. Well, got all the pins and stuff in it. I had jumped a little ahead of myself. I need to get the backing plates on, get the new seals pressed in, get the axles started. That way when I start putting the locker in, I can actually hold them in place and whatnot with the axle. So, sprayed a little paint on some stuff just to get us started. And now we're gonna put these on and tighten them down. 4 nuts, some Loctite to keep them in place. Maybe. There we go. And we'll get this going. All right guys, so that's all tightened down. We got our axle seal. We're going to just tap her on in. I don't know what you use, but I'm going to use a seal driver. You can use just a hammer. It'll work. There's the sound difference. All right, she's in. She's butted up against that bearing. Yep. All right, let's get the axle. Surprise! No. All right, just try and be as gentle as you can and try and keep it off that seal as much as possible. Okay, now that I have it all the way in, I'm gonna reach into the differential. I'm gonna grab a hold of the axle and I am going to push it back out until it is just behind the spot where your spider gears sit. That is where I want it. All right, now that that's done, I'm gonna repeat all the same process on the other side, and then we'll get into putting in those, putting in that locker. All right, guys, so we got the axle set up, ready to go. We're gonna start with the driver's side and our axle piece here, or our locker piece. I'm gonna put some assembly lube on it to help well, what it's gonna do is it's gonna help hold it in place. So we ain't got stuff just falling off all willy-nilly. You don't have to use it. Like I said, it just helps hold things in place, especially, you know, because working on cars and stuff, you always need a fourth hand, let alone the third one. But so we're just gonna slide it on in there. We're gonna push the axle in all the way, take our retainer, and we're gonna shove it all the way back. Then it will be our actual locker piece. And again, we're gonna smear some goop into the teeth. I'm gonna slide it on in. Get our teeth to line up. Then the next thing is our axle cap. It slides in. I will say, I don't even have big hands, and this is a pain. All right, I smeared a little on there. I'll smear it on the other one. All right, now when you put this one in, you got a few things you got to do. You have to put the cap in and this at the same time. And there's a groove right here. You need to make sure you have access to that, because that's how you're going to put your clip in. I say it's about a 20% chance it goes in nice and easy. All right, guys, give me a minute. Let me get this in. No one wants to hear me scream and holler. All right, guys. So, you know how they say when life gives you lemons, you make lemonade? Well, what do you do when it gives you a crap sandwich? That's what I want to know, because that's what I got. Let me show you what happened. There's my eBay special locker. And for the most part, it's good. There's just one little bitty problem. I'm pretty sure it's machined too thick. I'm not 100% sure. I'm gonna wait to order a new one because, well, we all know how eBay parts are. I just can't get it in. I tried everything. So we're going to shift gears and do something different. And try to make, I don't know, a roast beef sandwich out of a turd sandwich. I don't know. We're going to make lemonade out of lemons, I guess. I got little man somewhere around here. He's hiding. But he's going to give me a hand. And we're going to attack a different project. So we're not just wasting a whole day here. So let us figure out what we're going to do and we'll get busy. Okay guys, so the project we're going to do, since we can't do the locker, is we're going to put in this cross member for the front 4-link. I got Wee Man on the camera, so
hello.
God be with me, because you know he likes to hit me in the face with it. So we're going to see if we can manhandle it up and get it put in. All right, Wee Man.
Yes.
You can't be right in the way. I need behind you. Did you get our nut?
Looking for it.
We dropped a nut down in the jack because I'm awesome like that.
And I'm trying to find it.
I thought you found it already.
I did, but do you see it over there?
No. All right, we ain't gonna worry about it right now. All right, take this. You video, I'll continue on. All right, so let's get this one started. Where'd my impact go? All right, you think you can manhandle that thing?
Yep.
All right, let me see. Go ahead, jack her up.
Oh my God.
Oh, hey, let up on it. There you go. Oh yeah, look at her going in. Keep going. Perfect. All right, stop there. Oh, it'll be okay. There you go. Take this. Oh yeah, buddy. Oh, we're missing a washer. I gotta go find a washer. I don't think I'd give it to you. Yep. Now we don't want to tighten it all the way right yet.
Nope.
I gotta go get that side lined up. All right, so stay put. I'll jump to that side.
Yeah.
Keep hold of that. Okay, okay.
Is that enough light?
It is enough light, just not in the right place.
Oh, sorry.
Oh, that bolt fell out. That's probably because it ain't ready to go in yet. Nope. Okay. They go. Right like that, man. Right like that. And this. Well, someone thinks they're important. Dirt in my face. Let's see who it was. Yeah, Matt. Interrupting recording. Okay, continuing on. Okay, we've got to get, I think this has to shift that way. Yeah. Just like that. It's like this and like that and But you don't know nothing about that. You're too young for that. And we missed a couple spots there. But I know how to fix that.
Drilling a hole?
I'm gonna weld it.
Okay.
Oh.
At least I know how to do that.
Oh, do you?
Hey, You taught me how to do it.
Action! All right, so we are still on cross-member install part 3, or section 3, whatever. All right, so we have the cross-member held up with a couple bolts, got the jack out of the way so we can actually get something done. We are going to put our side plates on that we had to cut the frame stiffener for. And I need to put that nut over there so I don't lose it. I'm going to get my assistant here to lend me a hand while recording. I need you to hold this side up for me here in just a second.
Okay.
Lovely assistant.
I'll have to hold the camera with one hand and
hold that. As soon as I get this started, I can't tell if it started or not. You're good, bub. All right, hold it right there. Don't let it move. Man, that was almost my toes.
It's hard doing it with one hand.
Well, okay. There we go. Whew. My arms are tired. Okay. Now, I gotta get this wrench snuck up in here. There we go. Oh, it fell off. I gotta fight around all these lines. I got brake lines and fuel lines and come on now. You gotta do stuff right. Let's see here. There we go. Hey.
Yeah?
Give that Ooga Dooga a squeeze. That seems about right. All right, that's one side. Now we get to repeat the process over there. We ain't gonna make you struggle through that. We'll show you what it looks like when it's done. Okay guys, so I got it in, it's up here. While doing the other side, it did try and fall and smash me. But we worked through it, we got it done. Let me show you what we got. Those are in. Pretty sure you can see that. Those are in there, there, and 3 out of 4 transmission mount bolts. So, you know, 3 out of 4 ain't bad. So we'll take that win. Now, some welds on this these frame stiffeners. Yeah, I need to get that done. I've been procrastinating on them because I got a weld on the hard spot on the underside. So, yeah, I'm going to do that. And when I get done, I'll show you what it looks like and we'll go from there. All right, guys. Now, I am going to show you how the last 2 pieces, or your first 2 pieces, depending on how you're doing it, of your frame stiffeners go in. And it's pretty self-explanatory. You know, go like that. And then I'll figure this out here in a second. I said it was self-explanatory. This one goes just like this. I'm gonna weld it up here just like that, and then we're gonna do the old tack and whack. I'm gonna tack it real good, and then I'm gonna whack the crap out of it with a hammer so that it follows the bend of the body. So here we go. Woo! Swag got my sock. And yes, I know I should be wearing boots, but I've been wearing boots for the past week and they have destroyed my feet. So I'm not wearing boots today. So yeah, let me get my whacking hammer. Okay, now, woohoo! She's a toughie. If you got earphones in, you might want to turn it down, because it's gonna get loud. And that's why my tacks didn't hold. Well, not why they didn't hold, but clearly they didn't. So we'll get it set back up here, try it again. Okay, so tack and whack didn't work, so maybe weld and wallop. Maybe? Realistically, you could probably just put some better tack welds on than I did. Alright guys, I don't know how well you can see it, but right here, yeah, I think you can see that, is the second one. I already put a couple tacks on it. Fat end towards the back, slit and whatnot towards the front, and then just tack it and keep moving along. Hammer it in where you need to and weld it good. That's all you gotta do. So I'm gonna get that done. And for me, that should just about complete my frame stiffeners. So, woohoo! No more welding. All right, let me get it done. All right, guys, that's gonna do it for me today. Got that cross member in, got the stuff welded, which was not the plan. We did, however, get the axle seals in, and let me show you something. I did spray a little primer on it all. We ain't gonna be too picky about the paint. It's a rock crawler. It's gonna be covered in dirt and mud and whatever the first time we go out on the trail, so whatever, it's just something to keep it from rusting. Not a whole lot I can say about the locker. We might look into seeing if we can make this one work, or we'll order a new one. But it will not stop forward progress. So I think that's gonna do it. Come back next week, see what we get up to. Remember to like, subscribe, and share, and I'll see y'all next week. Bye, guys.